Hi and welcome back to FindersBeepers History Seekers. This week we're at Tintagel Castle in Cornwall. Now, like Tintagel Castle, there was a jail and cells on there. It was pretty much impregnable as well as a castle. So it's perfect to fit with this week's video that you've just seen and the recap for that, which was in the cells in the centre of Glasgow, in the courthouse. It was crazy, an absolute amazing explore. One of my favourite for a very long time, to be fair, because I was so scared. And you want to see next week's, I think I'm even more scared. And the one I did last night, I was even more scared. So we've got some really scary videos. I don't know whether it's because I was on my own that made me feel a little bit more scared, but I'm not sure. Now, I am stood up right on the edge of the cliff, and I'll show you that in a minute. There's a massive drop down behind me, but that's because I'm not supposed to be here. I've jumped over the wall. I'm not paying the 20 quid they want me to pay to go over that bridge. That ain't happening. So I'm being tight as out, doing it from here in a bit of a naughty place, but we'll go and have a look around the places we can go in a minute. But let's get on to the video. First of all, you guys just you weren't happy with me at all. I've just looked and I've got 38% battery life left. Like I said, this is the sort of place where smackheads and homeless people come. And I'm all alone. I'm all by myself. Did you hear that? Somebody's banging and smashing things about. I don't like that at all. So yeah, you guys were just not happy at the fact that I'm on my own going round these places. I can't help it. If Andy's not here, there's nothing I can do. And the amount of people that are saying, where's Andy? Where's Andy? Where's Andy? I keep telling you where he is. He's not here. He wants to do his own thing for a bit and have some time sorting himself out. He's got some stuff to sort out, which I've mentioned in a previous video. I ain't going into it again, but he's not here. So you're just gonna have to put up with me, I'm afraid. And that puts me in danger. But so what? I like danger. I enjoy being scared. And I think it adds to the video. So I'm sorry if that's not your cup of tea. It's just how it is. Now I do realise it's only because you're scared for me and you do care for me. So I'm only messing about. Right, so I just wanted to show you where I've just been stood, and I know you're not going to like it because that is the edge. You can't quite tell, but that's straight down, straight into the water. Over to Tintagel Castle, the bridge over to it. And look at the sea, it's beautiful. Anyway, let's carry on looking at the next thing. It's all a bit odd. Now I know it's trashed, I know it's not anything like I normally go to, but none of it makes sense. It's just all a bit weird. What is this? Oh look, is that like for evidence with the recordings? Big old, oh that's blocked up. There's a door there and that's blocked up. There's no way through there. But that's maybe making me think we were right. I have got the right information. What is with these lights? Why is the big lights like that? I think it's like an interrogation room. Had them shone down on them over there. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Now, the next thing you guys talked about was down in the cellars, in the basement, what it was used for, what was the purpose of it. Now, mostly people said the same sort of thing, that it was to put the files, just like I thought it was, and also the room with the lights along the ceiling, the big bright lights. People thought maybe an interrogation room like I thought, or maybe for mug shots, and I think this could be it, lineups. So get 5 or 6 people lined up against a wall, get people walking past them and say, oh, it was number 1 or it was number 6 or whatever. So yeah, and the thing is, I've just been going on about people telling me off for being in silly places on my own, and then I'm here. It's a proper drop down there. I'm not gonna lie, I'll quickly show you. Yeah, that's my current view. The camera's right over there. It's that little black thing there. Right, no word of a lie. I've just looked back up to the camera and it's gone. I don't know if somebody's run off with it or it's just fallen over, but we better go back and try and find it. Seriously, the ghosts of Tintagel have stolen my camera. Let's get out of here, let's run. Where's it gone? Either that or there's some baseball hatted, Burberry wearing scumbag who's pinched the camera. Right, let's go and see what's happened to it. Thank God for that. I had visions of it going all the way down to the bottom of there. I literally stood there watching it. Oh my God. Right, so we got that sorted. So next up was the voices down in the basement. Then I don't know if it was even voices. I've not had a chance to have another listen because literally the video wasn't that long ago. Down in the basement, all alone. It's dark, creepy. Not knowing if there's someone else here. Freaky, proper freaky. Right. Oh no, that's a drying cabinet. So I don't think there must have been cells down here. Evidence cabinets. But it looks more like a cellar of an old hotel. Not gonna lie, it definitely does. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've been given a bit of duff information. What is that room for? This could be where they keep all the stuff. Oh look. Yeah, it's definitely not the place for the cells. Maybe they were further up. I've just looked in that one. It says electricity and water meter, so nothing exciting. Carries on. Look at this. This is creepy. But then I've just found another set of stairs down here. But I didn't see them while I was down there. Oh, I think that might be Merlin's cave there. I'm not 100% sure. I think that could be Merlin's cave. Anyway, mind going off things. Yeah, so a lot of people said growls, and I did hear someone saying or see someone saying about a little girl's voice. Also, somebody said, oh, is it Matt playing about with us? Yeah, because I often take small children into jails with me and lots of dogs and things that can growl. Yeah, obviously it's me. But no, I don't know. I didn't hear it while I was filming. I did hear some stuff this morning, but I was sat in my car, so it was hard to listen properly. So I will have a listen back. Right, so it's a few days later. I am in the office and I have had a chance to have a listen now. 100% there's some sort of small weird child talking. I'm not saying it's not outside, but the place I was in the building, it doesn't seem possible because I was right in the centre. But it's up to you guys what you believe. Like I said, it is a very, very odd little, quite, not even faint, it's just proper talking. And all the other growls and weird noise as well. Just a bit odd. It was freaky in there. If I'd known those noises were going on as well, I probably wouldn't have stayed as long. Anyway, back to the video. And see what I think about it. But you guys really seem to think you heard a hell of a lot this week, which is weird. And weirdly, next week's video, I hear something, but I don't think it shows up on camera. So it's a bit of a weird one. It's like a flip round. You can hear something. This next one, I can hear something, but we'll come to that on Sunday. Yeah, just going back to the Merlin's cave thing, I'm sure, because obviously King Arthur was supposed to live here in Tintagel Castle. Arthur that pulled the sword out the stone and all that. But Merlin, his magician, lived in the cave underneath the castle, which is a bit mean, to be fair. Anyway, why would you stick him down in a cave? But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it, and it goes all the way under the island. However, I might be wrong because something tells me it might be over there, but I don't know. I'm sure you can tell me in the comments. Right, there's somebody shouting. Can you hear him? Oh my God, can you hear him? I feel like they're coming this way as well. There's no way out this way. I'm not going in a cell. They're mental. I'm just gonna have to head this way. If I bump into them, it's not like I'm small, is it? This is beyond freaky. This is beyond freaky. I don't like it at all. Somebody banging about again downstairs. But like I said, how many hiding places? All the doors. Someone could literally just appear from behind you, and we know there's somebody in here. Shh. Do you hear him again then? That's a seagull, but the first thing wasn't. I'll quickly whiz around, see if there's anything else in this building, but then I think I need to go. Can you hear that? Listen. Oh my God. He's just running round and round and round. Definitely think it's time to go. The next thing people were talking about was the mental crazy person. I don't know if he was mental, to be fair. He might have just been making noises and having a laugh, I don't know. Might have been bladdered, might have been doing something a bit naughty. Talking about mental people. Literally 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. How many more can I see on there? I must have seen about £1,000 worth of people walking across there at £20 each time to go across that bridge. And there's not very much on there, I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple of ruins, a bit like this, right in front of our face. But other than that, it's just a big lump of rock. But it is good, and I would go across with my family, I think. Possibly not, because it's like, that'd be a fortune. But yeah, just to go across by yourself on a very rainy day in September, not sure if I'm up for that. I'm a proper tight Scotsman, Yorkshireman mix-up. But anyway, the man walking round, running round, either trying to find me or trying to escape from me. You all had different theories. Some people thought he was running away. Some people thought he was running to come and get me. Most of you said that you wouldn't possibly even want to be in there on your own. So the thought of someone else in there running around, making noise, laughing, crying, whatever the hell he was doing, really put quite a lot of you about. Now, something I've noticed, is that the bed? Is their bed literally the floor? I'm guessing they just get like a little mat to put on top of it, and that's their bed, because it's got that little raised bit for your head. That's horrendous. So like we were saying, we've got the toilet there. But I never thought about how you flush it. It's outside. So the guard can do it. I wonder if this is what they put down on the floor, look. Is it sponge? Yeah. So they will have put one of these, given one of these to put down on that hard floor that we were talking about earlier on. That's still going to be really uncomfortable. If you think how thin that is, like if you look at it next to my foot, it's like the same as my foot. That is not going to be comfortable at all. Right, so the heavens have opened, and I'm sleeping in my car. Not like a nice hotel like that. I'm sleeping in my car at the moment because it's just cheaper, and I can do more explores because I've got more money for fuel and I can get all over. However, that was the next thing you guys were talking about, and it was the accommodation for the prisoners and how horrible and grotty the little cells were. Now, some people were saying, oh, it shouldn't be like this and stuff, but then other people were like, oh, they get everything these days, Xboxes and all sorts. So you were a bit split with that. However, I think if you're in prison, it should be like that. Hard beds, uncomfortable, especially if you've done something really, really bad. But you all had different ideas on that, and everybody does, I suppose. So I was right. This is the entrance to the world famous Merlin's cave. but I'm at the other end of it. I was at the other side of the hill earlier on. So we're currently directly below the castle. And like I said, they stuck Merlin down here. Horrible, horrible people. But yeah, one of the things that people speculated on was the fact that it was the same courthouse that was used in the film Trainspotting. Now, I don't know if this is true. I can't find anything online. I did have a quick look about it, but I literally cannot see anything online about it. So you can do your research, and if you find out more, let me know. I don't know about you, but I don't think I'd want to be living down here. It's a bit damp, and I reckon when the tide comes in, you're screwed, to be fair. Look at it in here, it's crazy. Right, so I'm up at the opposite end of Merlin's cave. I might go for a dip. I'm really tempted to get in. The tide is coming in quite quick though, so I need to be quite quick getting off here and getting out of here. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. I really enjoyed that explore. So the recap is good because I like to look back at things like that. So I'll see you next week. Jesus Christ. I told you I'd do it. It's beautiful in here. The water is so nice. It's not as good as Scotland though. It can never beat Scotland. Right, I'll definitely see you next week.